But also in the NBA, what about this money that is being thrown around?
Bro, 212 mil for Miles Bridges.
Bro,
That's LeBron money 5 years ago. Like, what are we doing?
Top of
not hating, get
the
your money.
picks.
Jesus,
exactly. No, exactly. But even on top of the picks, though,
crazy too.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna be late. They're gonna be late round picks, but like still, like you're giving up.
But what if they
5
accidentally are like mid round?
Yeah, but I'm saying you're giving the same. You're giving actually more picks than they gave up for Durant. I guess that's what the deals are these days. You're trading all these picks, and people are just acquiring assets. But
Bam Adebayo is getting 166 million, and what is that guy's name? Nick Claxton. What's his name?
Dude,
Claxton. 4 years, $100 million.
I mean, yeah, that's what it takes to get a 6th or 7th man these days. But not Bridges.
25 million a year for Claxton. I mean,
Bridges is a good player, but I mean, what are we? That's 50. What is that? Like 56 million?
So Mikal Bridges was 4 year, 220,
212, I think.
212.
I thought it was 5-212.
No,
5-212.
No.
Wait, no, you can only sign a 4-year deal if you're.
That's not Mikal Bridges. That's OG Anunoby.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Nice. I mean, I'm saying they both nice. They both nice, but like, damn.
I mean,
he's a 3-and-D. He's a 3-and-D guy.
I agree. So what is?
Let's stay in. How much is Kyrie making? How much is Luka making?
Well, hold on. Before LeBron, like to your point, Biscuit, LeBron's deal in 2018, his first contract with the Lakers was a 4-year, $153 million contract.
Oh my God.
Yeah, NBA's money is crazy.
It's going up. It's
going
up and up.
I don't think they need to expand because their rosters are. I don't know.
I think it was around that time when LeBron and some of these other guys signed those big contracts back 5-6 years ago that my brother, he like posted on like Facebook or Instagram or something. He was like, I guess the NBA is paying in monopoly money now. Like these guys are just making, and it's gotten worse. This is insane.
I guess it's their TV rights deals and stuff. I don't know where they get. I mean, I guess it's where they got all the revenue
from. If OG Anunoby is making $212 million, Wembanyama is going to make $500 million. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, this is insane. What absolutely insane.
Sharing our live to Facebook.
For sure.
So, man, looking at LeBron's number in 2018 and just hearing Anunoby's number, that's serious money, and that just goes to show you. So, what do you think LeBron signs for?
I
don't know.
Probably like a 2-year something similar. Probably like what is that? How much is he making? How much is he making per year now? Probably like a 2-year, like a 2-year, $100 million deal, maybe.
Yeah. You say 2 year?
Yeah, probably like 2 years, 3.
I wonder
how much can you pay in almost 40 years?
I was just going to say that. How much can you?
Comfortably
feel like
I don't know how many more years he has left, but like if he doesn't break, like his game just transitions to he could play at least 45. Just he just hit the post.
I was gonna say,
or just be a fucking what's that?
Like a Magic.
A point forward, like a point forward. Yeah, I mean he's been a point forward his whole career, but just like. He don't have to be the guy that to go get a bucket. He could just be the guy that distributes, and his 3 games getting better. I don't know. His game is just so good.
Yeah,
he doesn't get hurt, and he wants to play.
And he's super smart. That's what
he can play below the rim still. Like his defense is getting a little shaky, but I mean that's just being
older, a little bit
older.
That's
just being a 40-year-old playing 42 minutes a game.
A little bit older.
He's playing his age. He's playing his age in minutes in the playoffs. Like, what are we doing? Like, let him play 28 minutes a game, like Melo is doing. I don't know if he's gonna do. I don't know if he's ever gonna be that guy that does that. That takes like a reduced role or something like that. I don't think he's ever gonna be that guy. But he's.
You think he'd be cool with it?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean.
I think he would. I think once he gets to a certain age, exactly. Even if he goes like I'm just a hypothetical here, and I'm I'd be lying if I said I didn't want this to happen. But like, if he went to Golden State, I legitimately feel like he would play a D Wade. He would be okay playing a D Wade role to Steph.
He ain't about to move. He ain't about to move places.
You don't have to move. You don't have to move though. No. I see what you're saying.
His son is about to get drafted.
I thought you were talking about like move locations. I feel you.
No. His son is about to get drafted tonight, right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's another thing. That's another thing.
And the Lakers are the favorites to draft him. So if the Lakers draft him, he ain't going nowhere, bro. He's in commercials and movies and shit. He's on the tail end, right?
He's 40.
Yeah.
Wait, is he 40?
He's going to play with his son. He's going to get his money. I mean, him and JJ Redick going to try to win a championship, but I don't know, man. I don't see it happening in LA.
The ESPN app is so shitty.
You said their app?
Yeah, their app is so shit. I'm trying to figure out what pick. We're on the 15th pick. What pick do the Lakers have?
I can't imagine them having a good pick.
Here it is. Rounds. You should click on rounds.
NBA draft.
They got 3 picks. They're picking 3 picks.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Rounds.
This one, the next one, and then.
Okay, so. All right, so LeBron,
who the fuck is?
I'd like him to go to Golden State. I'm not gonna lie. That's just a personal want. But let's say he doesn't. Do you boys think Lakers taking Bronny in the 50s? Could be. And I'm still on the fence if he's even gonna get drafted. I don't know why. Maybe I feel like there's too much media hype around it. Like he didn't play that much. He shouldn't get drafted. But
he didn't have the college numbers, that's for sure. But I mean, the college game and the program are very different. Some bad say his game translates a little better because he's more of a team first player. Moves the ball, shoots a decent 3, plays defense, but not a first round pick.
Lakers have a pick coming up. But they pick 55th. And I think people were eyeing like he could go to Golden State at 52 and then Bron could go to Golden State. But I honestly don't think – I think they will get Bronny, and I think he stays at LA. I think as close as LeBron and JJ Redick have been, I think they have a plan. And part of JJ taking the job was LeBron staying there and them drafting Bronny. I think so.
Unless they have to draft him with his first round pick. They can't risk him going to the second round. That's the plan. They're going to draft him now, or they're going to draft somebody and trade.
That's what I was about to say. Are you thinking as the Lakers? Are you thinking like somebody's really going to draft him? Maybe to even just entice LeBron to come in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like that might be the play. Like, hey, we're going to draft this kid early in the second round, and maybe he'll come sign with us. If we're
There's no way.
Dude, Kristen just texted me right before we started we were in the backyard and I came inside. She just texted me, goes, by the way, you locked me out. I got in by the spare key. I said, my bad, babe. I'm sorry.
Tell her to tune in.
You got your phone on you, right?
Text the chat. Like and subscribe, Kristen.
Yeah. Come on, KB.
That's funny. KB. But I think that's a good point, though, Bum. I could see somebody doing it, and the more we're talking about it, and the more I've actually started to see people talk about it, I think somebody would draft him for that purpose, either to entice him or for the media's sake, to bring people in, whatever.
Just a lotto ticket. You're scratching a lotto ticket because, I mean, is Bronny going to be any good in the NBA?
Who else are you going to draft? Even at 17?
Yeah, it's a terrible draft. Wait, throw a pick at that and see if you can sign LeBron. That's a great draft strategy.
Yeah, I actually like, the more we're talking about that, I actually like that more and more.
But what team? I mean, it would have to be a very specific. I mean,
so here's what I'm thinking.
What team could use LeBron that doesn't already have like a decent core that you don't want to
maybe not use, but just like really want? Maybe somebody who could entice him because of something they have. For instance, Cleveland. I'm not saying they'll be the ones. I'm just saying it's his hometown. It's from Cleveland. He's got a house there, family there.
What if it's the Heat right now?
It could be somebody that's something they have.
They let the clock run out. They don't have they ain't picked nobody yet.
So what does that mean? They let the clock run out so somebody else can go now?
I don't know what the rules are for that. I'm sure they something like that.
I know in the NFL they'd be gone, bro.
I don't think the Suns can't sign him. The Bucks might be able to do something.
But bro,
the Knicks have two
LeBron on the Bucks, bro. Bucks,
no, he ain't going
LeBron, Giannis,
he ain't going
Damian. No.
Let's see.
Okay,
maybe the Timberwolves, maybe, but you gonna go play in Minneapolis?
No. He's also a business guy. He's a market guy too.
He ain't going to Denver.
Nope.
Who's 29? I can't. This is a dark ass logo.
29 is
the Jazz. The Jazz.
Jazz. Whose pick is that? Jazz pick?
Yeah.
Bro, he ain't going to Toronto, Jazz, Milwaukee.
Who's picking
Portland.
tonight? Are they doing round 1 and 2 tonight?
Mm-hmm. They both of them.
Okay.
Wait, is it a two? Is it? No, it's doing tomorrow too. I forgot. They just went to United.
That's right. Okay.
Ain't nobody watching the second round of the NBA draft.
Okay, so all right. Prediction. Bum, where's he going? Bronny.
I mean, it's gotta be LA.
James?
If I'm betting, it's gotta be LA. Where else?
Okay. Well, we're all, as I say, we're all on LA then, right?
The pick is in. Let's see if the Heat take him.
It's for Heat. Okay. So the Heat.
I just don't know where else he would go, like for his brand and where he fits into the cap, and like the only team that would could just try and add a piece. I thought it might have been the Knicks, but they just added a piece. They just got Bridges, and then
and paid another guy $212 million.
They're gonna re-sign OG to that big ass deal. There's no way.
I think he's worth it in today's NBA. OJ's he's worth that. It's OJ or is
the only OG?
OG, that's right.
The only other maybe the Mavs. The Mavs might be able to. They don't have. They're not incredibly capped out. They can move. They can move. What's his name? Hardaway Jr.'s contract.
They have to, or they don't have to, but they need to. Because
I think if they move Hardaway Jr. and Maxi Kleber's contracts, I think they can afford LeBron. I think, but
bro, LeBron comes to Texas, I'm all in. I'm just be real with you.
That's only big market, but to be honest, Dallas really ain't a big market. I mean, it's a big market, but like no one.
Texas is.
Nobody cares about Dallas other than people in Dallas. Like people in Texas, they ride with Houston. Like
what about Austin? I think Austin kind of ride with Dallas though.
Austin, I mean, yeah,
it might be split. I think
it's more split with Austin, but
you're probably right. You're probably right.
I tell you what.
I wanted to ride Dallas.
What if he goes to Houston James? They could swing that for sure. They don't got that much cap.
They go to Houston. Me and James I'm about to be staying at James' house a lot.
I'd rather
Houston's not a piece away, but that'd be the only market I think you can go shake something up in. But
yeah, I mean, I don't want him. I saw something about Durant. I don't want Durant. I'd rather get like one of these young guys, not OG or not Bridges, but somebody that's like
I feel
like a younger,
like a young guy. Like
I don't want to pay a 39-year. I don't want to pay a 39-year-old to
you want Anthony Edwards. You want
I want somebody
guy coming up who's going to be him. And I got you.
Exactly. I mean, we got the baby Jokic right now with Sengun. We got shooters and
he's low key cold. He's low key cold. I was making money on him early in DraftKings, bro. Early in DraftKings, I was up on him.
We just drafted like a dude that they're comparing to like Steph Curry range, like this shooter dude that like he's undersized. He's like 6'3", 6'4", like Chris Paul height.
I got you.
Point guard, shooting guard, whatever. I don't know. I was watching some of his highlights, and I mean that dude. He shot like 54% from in college.
Hello.
From three, like
damn,
from three, like 53 or something, 53.5% or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more than half of them. So we need, stretch the floor. I mean, I like the young talent we have. And if we need to trade for somebody that's not maybe as old, I mean, what's Durant? How much more can Durant possibly give us? LeBron too. These guys are one injury away, not from like shaking up their career. These guys are one injury or some shit away from
being
done. Retirement.
And not only that, but like, what is Durant gonna bring you? Like, I feel like we know what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He's one of the best to ever play. Sure, top 10, maybe top 5, depending on who you're talking to. How many championships does he have? 2? Not that even. I'm gonna be real with you. Like 5-10 years ago in my life, that mattered probably to me, the championship stuff. But like now, it's like starting to see like accomplishments that are like more than that. Like I'm like, bro, like this one, like for instance, this one the Celtics just won. Like I know a championship means a lot, but like,
yeah, I think, I think like finals MVPs like maybe even matter more than it. You know, I mean, Charles Barkley never won a championship, and the rookie dude that just got drafted on the Celtics has a championship. So who's better, Karl Malone or the rookie? Okay.
I mean the whole ring debate thing didn't come about till Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Those guys both jumped the shark. I can't stand watching those shows.
You know,
it's just all just content trying to get these people talking about
now. It's click now.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yet here we are giving our opinion.
It's lowest common denominator shit. Like, yeah, but we're not like going here. Rings.
Not planned out here. Me taking one side, you take another. Hey, so with
LeBron's not clutch because you don't have these rings. Look at LeBron's fucking stats in the final, like whatever, like 3 minutes or whatever.
Especially in the playoffs. It's unreal.
Game is tied or game-winning shot. He's like shooting like 45% or something.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this. As we transition into the next topic, I think LeBron has shown. You know, I think we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that narrative is also starting to change a little bit too. I'm starting to see that. So, with that said, boom. Moving over to a little MJ talk. Kind of random that this came up. And Bum, I know you said you saw this earlier. I didn't see this on whose podcast did you say it was? It was Dan Le Batard, right?
Le Batard and Fred Network. It was probably Torrey Finds Out. He had Haberstroh on. Haberstrow's been on this for a while. I mean, he brought it up back I don't know how long it was exactly, but he also had a podcast with Amin Al-Hassan called Basketball Illuminati, where they talked about the stat differentials in home and road splits, and they kind of like thought, you know, just some conspiracy theory stuff. But then Haberstroh, being a stat nerd that he is, looked it up, and like it wasn't just MJ, but it was pretty pervasive throughout the league, home away splits. But MJ's were just kind of cooked a lot more than everybody else's.
Yeah.
So that's something they were doing like pretty obviously back in the 80s and 90s, was cooking people.
They were just giving him extra stats. Is that?
Yeah, so those like those rebounds, those close ones that aren't obvious, because not all the games are televised back then. Remember, like the TV contracts you weren't really watching, and so
yeah. It's not like you could just MJ's playing. Let me just turn the game on.
Yeah, the steals, rebounds, just all those kind of like you had to be there to watch, actually like to be the official stat guy to write those things down. Those were kind of getting cooked a little bit, you know, one or two.
Okay. So when Bum says a little bit, let me tell you a little bit about what Buddy said. So Buddy went back and watched 6 of the games, right? Out of 6 of the games, him and he and another guy watched the games. They counted 10 steals by Jordan, right? 10. When it was all said and done, he was given 24 in the stat box.
God.
So like, wait a second. Over those 6 games?
Yes. So the disparity is just it's kind of crazy. So let's get to the part where they talk about the steals, and we can just yeah, it's I had sent it, and I haven't been trying to hound on this too long because I don't want to sound like a hater because I'm a LeBron fan or whatnot, but like it's just people have been told a narrative for so long, in my opinion. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they think they're going to think one thing unless they've watched it and seen it or they know it, right? So Buddy coming out to just say it. And I also saw that Buddy starting to get a lot of hate for it too on social media. It's like,
no shit. What?
So
what if a bunch of these other ones didn't happen either? Like,
there's already like a huge conspiracy theory that what's his name didn't get 100 points. Chamberlain will. People like that. That never happened. Where it shows the film.
Yeah.
We got this footage. Yeah. We don't got a footage of him scoring 100 points, and nobody decided to turn the camera on. But I mean,
yeah,
I believe that happened just because that dude was a freak playing against a bunch of plumbers. Like that makes that
now. Now,
if you look at all these crazy stats, he's always the number one. He's always like up there.
Just cold. Like, just the coldest dude.
It's like Oscar Robertson, him, and then whoever else, like LeBron, are always in all the stats. Like any kind of stat they show in a graphic.
Dude, that is so funny.
Always Oscar Robertson or Will. Like Oscar Robertson was fucking cold. Apparently, if you look at all, I never got to see him play, but that dude is in like all the great stats. He's leading them. Like if anything crazy was done.
Yeah. I went back and looked at a lineup that like of a team that Wilt Chamberlain played, and he was like what 7 foot or 7'1", and I think the tallest guy on the other team was like 6'7". That'd be like me playing against somebody shorter than my wife. Like holding the ball above him, like some guy smoking cigarettes at halftime.
All right, so Haberstad talks right here about the home road disparity of the stats, and then he basically talks about breaking out his numbers into each game location. They found that Jordan averaged a mind-boggling 4 steals in 2 blocks at home, but on the road those numbers shrunk to half that, to 2 steals in 1 block. So simply put, Jordan steals and blocks were doubled. It's kind of the if you understand it, well, not only that, if you understand the type of person Jordan was, like he took losing or not getting the Defensive Player of the Year award the year before that, he took that like to heart, bro. Like and he made it a point to tell the league and everybody, like, I'm going for this. I want this, right? So at that point, and I'm not saying this is what made it win. I'm just saying, like, from just reading this article earlier, you know, he enlisted and got some journalists on his side to like get in his corner and like start writing documentaries and even like articles about him like wanting to do that and going for it.
I mean, it makes sense that he would do something like that just because
he has that type of ego.
It's like the unspoken thing that the reason he stopped playing basketball was because gambling did. Like it would make sense that he like threw some money at that or something. Like there could possibly be some conspiracy around Jordan. Like, well, I'll put my tinfoil hat on.
Okay. So I'll put mine on too. I saw a guy on Instagram. He was talking about. He's like, man, one of the, and I saved it on my Instagram, so I can hopefully share it and let me look for it. But he basically talks about. He goes. One of my favorite Jordan stories is that we were on the plane about to land, and Jordan gets up and he goes up to the stewardess and he tells her, he's like, hey, when it comes to the bags that get off, he's like, I need 23 to get off first. Can you help me get that one off first? And she was like, yeah, you know, we can make that happen. And she goes, okay. He pulls out some money, gives her $200. So, you know, everybody gets off the plane. They all go wait for the bags, you know, to come out from the terminal. Because at this point, it's not like they're flying private. This is back in the day, right? So they're on commercial airlines. And so, lo and behold, everybody's standing around waiting for the bags to come out. Who's sitting there, wants to stir up a little something? He says, you know what? I think my bag's going to come out first. And all the other players standing around waiting for their bag, they're like, no. I think my bag's going to come out first because they all got their numbers on them, right? Big old 23, whatever, 11, whoever's on there. And Jordan goes, all right, fuck it. You know, $2,000 right now, or $10,000 right now on 23 comes out first. Everybody puts money in. Whose bag comes out first? 23 comes out first. So in a lot of people's mind, they just got played. But in the 90s mind, he's smart. He got him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, man. That's the type of person that Jordan was, though. So he wanted to win always. I could see it, too. And I say that just to kind of piggyback off what Bum said. I could see that. So reading this, I've seen what I've seen. My eyes have seen like so much clutch basketball with LeBron. It is what it is, right? When I will first watch Jordan, when I can remember Jordan, like watching him, he was in a Wizards jersey. You know what I'm saying? that's when I started watching basketball. And like, so when I've gone back to watch these other basketball games, I'm like, they're just all boring to me. There's no athletes on the court. You know what I'm saying? So let me just hate some more. Bum, what do you think?
What?
What do you think? Like, so about the stats, you think like it's plausible that he, had a little something with the home statistician?
Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. They call the statistics an outlier, and it's a crazy outlier outside the norm. So I mean, it's absolutely possible. Like, why else would the Chicago arena stat keeper be so invested in Michael Jordan getting this award?
I got a little side pay.
Unless maybe like the owner was involved because he wanted like more exposure for his team. I don't know. Like, you already have Michael Jordan. How much more exposure do you want? I believe it. I'll put my tinfoil hat on. I'll believe it.
Jordan, look, listen to this. Okay, Jordan made sure his discontent was known in an 18-page Sports Illustrated feature in which SI writer Curry Kirkpatrick entrenched himself at Jordan's growing empire. Basically, he was talking about that he was pissed about not getting that Defensive Player of the Year. This is where he starts to entrench journalists, I guess. Whatever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that little trail follows. Yeah, that tracks. Lakers my clock right now, by the way.
Oh
shit! They just picked Bronny.
All right. Let's shift. So with that said, we are going to shift to soccer, but I want to share a different screen. I want to share the draft screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lakers on the clock. Jared McCain just went. He was from Duke. Kelly Ware, but I don't know any of these guys.
That big dude from Purdue went to the Grizzlies.
Oh, Zach
Edey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He was so. I hate that dude so much,
bro. That's about the only name that I know. I mean, I've heard of those other guys.
Let's talk about this, Bum. That sounds like it came from somewhere.
It did. It came from losing fucking money gambling against those sorry fucks.
I already knew. Maybe I didn't want to bring it up, Bum.
That dude's just so fucking big for no reason. Like, just standing there in the middle. There's no way he's gonna be good in the pros. He's too damn slow.
Yeah,
he can't shoot. I mean, maybe 20 years ago, but
we'll see.
Yeah, back when they were skewing block numbers.
Did that other Duke player get drafted? Did he enter the draft?
A Duke player just got drafted.
No, but the big forward. I'm trying to find him.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm telling you, the only guy I've heard on here is.
I don't know if he wanted to go to the draft. I don't think he's in there because he's probably a top 10 pick.
Alex Starr and Zach Edey. Those are the only two people I've ever.
Forward. I can't remember his name. It's a big forward. It's a big forward for Duke. I think he's like number 11, maybe. Big white dude.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, so Lakers just
big white guy that went to Duke. Boy, can you be more specific?
That's a real right there, bro.
I mean,
hey, the Lakers just took Dalton Knecht.
Okay, so
Tennessee shooting forward. So let's look at ESPN's rundown of them. Strengths, and I think I'm saying this right. Is that it? Knecht.
No idea.
Knecht is the top all around scorer in this class. Wow.
My neck. My back.
Whoa.
Dude,
whoa.
He carried Tennessee last season with his shot making prowess, pop as a finisher, ability to draw fouls, putting the ball down aggressively, and tremendously scoring instincts from the wing. Okay. Like that. Okay. Weakness. He's not a great rebounder or defender. Okay.
That sounds a lot like Chris Maxey, which they didn't fucking play. Why did Maxey get no play? Ham?
Who?
Maxey.
Oh, wait. Is that his name?
No, Chrissy.
Chrissy. Wait.
Who's that? Who's the bitch?
Yeah.
Look they drafted last year. He's a good scorer. They just never played him.
He looked like he's 18.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah.
We're showing highlights of this dude right now.
What is his name, bro?
Is it Christie? It might be Christie.
Yeah. I think you're right. Let's see. No. Max Christie. Yep. Is that right? Yeah. Max Christie? Yeah.
I'm old. I'll be doing that stuff.
Who are these?
Founder of that gas.
Max.
Okay, Max Christie from Michigan State. He's literally he's on a 1.7 salary, while Anthony Davis is on a $40 million salary. You see it. All right, let's go back to the draft. How do I get where are we at here, Bo? Where are we at here, Bo? Can y'all see that draft? Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm watching the draft right here on this TV. I'm watching highlights.
So the verdict next. So they basically ESPN is saying Next scored more prolifically in the SEC than he did the season before in the Big Sky. So I guess he transferred. Where did he transfer from?
Big Sky is like
that's like Sam Houston, isn't it?
No.
Big Sky's like Montana State, Montana, all those schools.
Like
same thing.
Weber State.
Same thing. I'll say this: I've been seeing a lot of boys from North Dakota State now. Like it's kind of crazy, honestly.
It's a good program. Hey, here I got
Weber State had a guy going to the draft.
I got to bet that for what is that? 3 months from now.
Okay, hold up, bro. Hold up! Don't do that. Don't do that.
But we ain't on there yet. I got something for a soon bet, but
I got you. Okay.
North Dakota State plays Colorado in football.
This is y'all 84 Fade, the home of transitioning back to NBA from MJ or back to the season. Either way, let's jump to the next topic. I was looking. I was like, what are we about to do? All right. So first of all, I'm just gonna be real. I watched like the first 4 or 5 games, and then once I lost my bets, I just got mad and quit watching. I'm not gonna lie.
I believe I had something to do with that.
No. Well, we there was 3 days in a row we lost one because I was betting straight up on those. We lost one.
We would win one, push. Like we had a day where every bet that I told you pushed all 3 in a row.
All 3.
Push. I'm like
all 3.
Push.
So
loss,
I was cool with
loss.
that, but
I got some coming up for you.
But the straight up bets that I did have, I also had a couple parlays that I just. So basically, I'm waiting.
You're not a soccer guy though. You don't like to watch this.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to come back here in September.
No, man, dude. I mean, I know you got the Copa's emblem on there, and don't get me wrong. I like watching the Copas. But it's been pretty underwhelming. The Euros has been where it's at, bro.
The Copas, I think I remember seeing in the chat that it was kind of boring. Maybe a lot of own goals. Is it the own goals?
Yeah. At one point, own goals was leading. I think they still are leading the tournament with 6 goals.
That's in the Euros.
Oh, it was the Euros.
Yeah, that's what I meant in the Euros. Yeah. So,
but I mean the Euros. All the European teams are just the deeper teams. You got a tournament of 6. What is it? How many's in the tournament right now? Is it 32?
It's down to it's 30. No, 6.
But before it's 60. Right now 16 now, right? It was 32, or was it more? No, it was more because they did whatever they did.
It's 6 groups of 4.
6 times 4 was 24. Yeah, so 24 teams. Like the worst team out of that was Georgia, who qualified. They're like the 76th ranked team or something. All the rest of those teams are like in the 50s or 30s. They're all like really good quality sides that have a bunch of guys playing major European football. And then you got the Copa, which has all these guys that are playing in the South American leagues. Like it's just 2 different classes of teams.
Not really though. Most of Canada plays in Europe. all of the USA starting 11 plays in Europe. Most of Argentina plays in Europe, except Messi and shit plays here.
Yeah, but most of like the Paraguays and the Bolivias and all those types of teams, all those guys play locally in South America.
So
or maybe like the MLS or
but,
Mexico or something, one of those leagues. I mean, they have guys in Europe, but for the most part, the talent is in Europe. All the talent, deep teams are European teams.
Let's start where we're at right now. So where we're at right now, there was games today, June 26th, right? Slovakia, Romania played, push. Ukraine, Belgium, push. Georgia, Portugal. Georgia won 2-0. And then Czech and Turkey.
That was a crazy game. Turkey was crazy.
What does that mean? Czech 2. When here, let me share the screen. Why do they have a number 2 by their name? Let's see. Can y'all see that?
I think because they had 2 red cards, huh?
Oh, that's probably what it is. I don't know.
They got 1 red card came after the 90 though, and it's meaningless because they're eliminated. Yeah. So I guess the guy's just
okay. So let's start with is the next round of games on Saturday? Is that right?
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Go back up to that, Z.
The knockouts
right here. Look at the top, Bum. Look at the screen, Bum.
Oh,
you see? No, you're good. You see the top where it says January 26th. This is today.
Go back up. Hold on. Keep it right here, real quick. Okay. What makes this so insane and so cool?
This is what I want to hear.
Is that on the last day of the group stage for each group? So you see how Slovakia, Romania, Ukraine, Belgium, Group E. They play those games simultaneously. Coming into this, all teams were tied for the first time in the history of the tournament. Slovakia, Romania, Ukraine, and Belgium through 2 games all had 3 points. They all had 1 win and 1 loss. They played these games simultaneously,
and they all tied.
So that one team couldn't like sit on the ball if they got.
Oh, I got you.
Right. So, but even though it was still tied, Ukraine, if they would have scored, would have been in, and like Slovakia might have been out, or Romania, because of the way that it's structured and the tie-break rules that it goes by, point differential, points for, goals scored, and down the line, like all these teams are still in the mix, right? Even like Georgia and Turkey.
That's cool that everyone's still in the mix. I actually kind of like that.
I think Turkey get that late goal. I think Turkey knocked one of those Ukraine or one of those Romania might have knocked them out by getting that late goal by going up, because they go from third to second in their group.
Yeah, I mean,
when they score like the 90+4 minute mark or something like that.
Well, if you look at a team like Belgium, one of the top ranked teams in the world, who's played terribly. Even somebody like them, they knew with a draw they were going through, but Ukraine was throwing everybody forward, especially after Slovakia and Romania's result, because if Ukraine would have got a goal, Belgium would have been knocked out. So they're playing like, oh fuck, we can't get scored on right here, right? Slovakia and Romania already tied.
Oh, when they're playing like that, it's like.
But and they have the scoreboard of the simultaneous game, like in the stadiums, right? So
so everybody watching the scoreboard.
Everybody's watching the scoreboard, and so
I like that.
There was so much like drama, and
you know how it is. Well,
with one kick of the ball, with one ball in the back of the net, teams are out. Now they're back in. Now that swing. Now it's been fucking insane. I mean, Italy the other day was wild. Biscuit, I know you watched that Italy turnaround.
Yeah,
bro,
it was nuts.
Unbelievable.
That was Monday.
Austria put up 3 goals was crazy.
That was Monday.
Yes, bro. So this is what I'm saying. Yeah. The game ended in a tie, but if Italy would not have scored in the last literal second of the game, they would have been knocked out.
Yeah,
they went from a losing to a tie that put them through. Watch this highlight right here. This is what put them through to the end of the game.
And you see Croatia, like, are so fucking, they're so like, Croatia's so like, they're just like, what the fuck just happened? All laying there like,
I know.
That was a Randy shot, bro.
Woo. bro. He scored that in the 7th, 8th
Fuck,
minute
I
of the
wish,
stoppage time.
bruh. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be real with y'all.
There was
bro.
literally like 30 seconds left of the game.
Soccer would be so live if the scores were like 7-8.
Two
Bruh,
balls.
it'd be fucking crazy, bro.
2 live balls in the field. I got it. That's
It'd be
soccer.
fucking nuts.
two live balls.
You would attract so many people, literally.
Yeah, but how do you do it? It's a hard ass sport. Like
I hear you. Maybe shrink the field. The field's massive, bro. Massive.
I mean, to be fair,
and you're constantly running.
If to be fair, you could score in the back of the net. You could say it's 10. Could be 10-10. Or you
like just increase the points.
Just increase the fucking points because
it's a good point.
Because what if you're playing football and my team carries the ball across the goal line and your team carries the ball across the goal line and it's 1-1. All right, well,
so that's a good point.
Like I was just flipping the channels one time. I saw some Aussie rules football. That shit's fucking cool.
Like some rugby shit.
It's kind of like rugby, but like there's like 30 players on each team on the court at the same time. And like you could kick it, you could do a little touchdown like rugby.
This motherfucker's playing WWE over here. That's
fucking crazy. It's kind of fun to watch.
There's like a 6'7" guy from like the US who's like one of the best Aussie rules football player. I saw like a 30 for 30 or some like sports story on this dude.
Okay, so the Euros kick back up on Saturday. These are the games. There's only 2 games on Saturday. Wait. So where do we stand? Who is there? Oh wait, bracket view. Here we go.
There's no ties in these games, so
we are now in the round of 16.
Yeah. If there's no winner at 90, it'll go to extra time. If there's no winner at extra time, it'll go to penalty kicks.
Okay. I'm fucking tuning in now. Let's go. I can lock in now.
So
there's a winner and a loser.
The game will not end in a tie. We'll go.
We love that. We respect that. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So we gotta get together. Bum. Should we shift into bet that, or like what? Have you guys looked at this stuff yet? Or hey, help! Hey, don't just help me out, but help us out.
I got a little part of this little clip.
Okay,
I got.
With that said,
I don't know. I got Italy coming out of that bracket.
Okay. With that said, let's go ahead and shift to the infamous bet that. And so, for those of y'all that are new, we do a segment at the very end. It's called Bet That. It's basically the bet where you are locking in, like, hey, this is it. Lock it in right now. Bet that. So
go up on the bracket. Got you. That's a tough side, bro. Look at that.
Let me see if I can shrink all this in here.
Is
that better?
Yeah, it looks good.
Can you see that? Okay. Let me see if I can get a little bit. Boom. Maybe one more. Boom. Yep, there it is. So should we do the bet that only on the Euros or the Copas? Because
those are my 2, bro. I done picked the winners before the thing started.
I see that.
I got a little bit better odds. I mean, the last time we talked, it didn't get recorded. But
we actually recorded something last week. StreamYard. We're gonna have to talk, but either way, this week, So jump off what you were gonna say last week. So you had already said that last week, right?
I had already picked Spain and Uruguay pre-tournament, but now you can get Spain. I guess I'll go first. You can get Spain at plus 450. You can get Uruguay to win the Copas at plus 450. I would still go with that.
So a parlay of what's that like? Plus
Brazil have not looked good.
Almost 1,000, 900, 1,000.
I don't know if you. You can parlay.
It goes if you parlay that it goes different than you don't just add those together.
Yeah. I think it's like double.
I would do those 2 individually. But I mean, hell, I guess if you are allowed to and can parlay them, go ahead. But I think Spain is going to come out of that top bracket. I don't even know. I mean, some of those teams are so kind of out there. England been playing terrible. Italy hadn't looked great.
Let's not talk about England.
Give me Italy out of the. What's that? Oh yeah.
Let's not talk about England.
Give me Italy out of that bracket.
Well,
give me Spain out of the top bracket. Italy,
Bum.
Spain.
Sorry, James. Side story, real quick to tell Bum.
Yeah.
Me and James were talking about betting like in the first couple rounds of this, and so he's like, bro, England. Who were they playing? Belgium? Were they playing? No, they were playing.
Other.
They were playing somebody else. They were playing somebody else.
Serbia, I think. Serbia.
It was someone that
or Slovenia.
Not as good. Yeah.
One of them Baltics.
And I turned the game on. I started watching. They got that first goal. I think it was quick, bro. It was a quick goal, maybe like 7 minutes, maybe 17 minutes, something like that. Either way, it was quick. I watched it. I got up. I said, "Let's go, bro. Let's fucking go." Walked outside to let the dog out. Came back in. It was already 1-1. I said, "Bro, man, fuck this, bro."
Bro, England has the same problem in that their manager doesn't play the fucking style that their players are good at.
That's unreal. Imagine losing your game because you're a coach.
That's what it is. He wants to
that's a good segue to the Copa Americas and Greg Berhalter in USA Soccer, because that boy be doing the same
Bum.
Same shit. They don't play to their players straight. Well, Greg's the opposite of Southgate. He wants to play tiki-taka Barcelona shit, and like the U.S. is not good at that because you got to like fucking. I mean, we got the players to do it now. We got a bunch of skill. That's probably our best generation of football players we've ever had. But like, it's just hard to do that in a national team camp. You only get like 2 weeks to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Like
go standings. Right.
So I mean,
you good.
We that's why I really wish we would have hired Pep Guardiola. Not Pep. Moutinho, because Moutinho style plays the way that USA has always played. Counterattack, defend, and get on the counter,
bro.
Like that's what.
When are we gonna have some athletes who are out there playing?
We got them.
Playing
we do.
It's hard to play like Brazil play. It's hard to play like all those like it's hard to play those guys play because don't play.
When you say okay, I was about to say when you say it's hard to play like that. Okay, so you mean they just don't play together a lot. They're not.
This is probably our best, the most talent we've ever had. It's just that we don't play together in a way that
I said this in the episode that didn't get recorded, but the last two players that I can name on the USA soccer team is Josie Altidore and Landon Donovan.
You got to know Clint Dempsey, bro. He's from Texas.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. And then I knew the bald head Bradley guy. That's it.
Bradley, yeah.
You don't remember the goalies?
Howard. Okay. And then Hope Solo.
Hope Solo.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, what's her name? What's her name? Didn't get picked this year. What's our girl's name? She didn't get picked for the squad. The blonde head girl. She's what's her name?
I was gonna say Morgan.
Alex Morgan. She didn't get picked.
Oh, is she blonde? I thought she was brunette.
I'm pretty sure she's blonde.
She's probably both.
If she didn't get picked this.
All y'all look alike.
It's like a 13-year misselected, something like that.
Oh yeah, I got you. All right, so.
But yeah.
So Copas, you thinking Uruguay?
Yeah, Uruguay. I mean, even pre-tournament, I thought they had,
So let
good odds and a good shot.
Talk to me about the groups right now. Who's going to come out of each group, and how many come out of each group?
The top two.
Okay, so top two come out of each group. So is it safe to say that what it's showing right now is more than likely going to be the ones that come out?
Yeah, probably from
Group
A.
That Group B might switch. I don't know. Mexico's been bad, but they had a decent.
Oh, okay, that's pretty close. I didn't realize it was that close.
But I don't know if Canada gets out of A. Chile might turn it on.
Venezuela just scored on Mexico. They're a shell of themselves, bro.
Mexico's been bad.
They've been real bad.
Why is that?
They got some in-party politics, kind of like the U.S. They got some. Should
have known.
They don't know who they want on the squad. They got problems over there. Just like the USA does, picking an actual good.
Colombia, Brazil come out of D. I mean, Uruguay, I think, runs over everybody in C.
I like us to get a drop with Uruguay.
What's that?
I mean, I like us to get a draw against Uruguay in the group. I don't know if we're going to beat them in the knockouts though.
So
we got to get a result against Panama though. That's for sure. We got to beat Panama.
Okay, so I was just about to ask, what does for the 3 people watching in the USA, what does the USA have to do to get through to the next round?
Fire their coach.
No, they have to play Panama. They've got Uruguay left, so they got what six total points there. Uruguay Panama have to play Uruguay, right? In Bolivia. Is that right?
Panama?
Panama play us in Bolivia.
Panama.
We started with Panama, didn't we?
Panama already lost.
Panama Thursday. Panama lost to Uruguay. So Panama.
I don't even know why I'm talking right now.
Bolivia. So Panama probably get 3 points off Bolivia. So we have to get a result against Panama. Yeah. We got them on goal difference right now by 4 goals, but you don't want to lose
to win. We have to
lose to them.
We have to win or tie tomorrow, and if we win or draw tomorrow, we're through.
Okay. So next round. So it's safe to say. So after only 2 people move forward, so we're going to be sending forward 8 teams. Does it go into like a bracket after that?
Bracket exactly like the other one looked like.
Okay. I think the team one first place from A plays second place from B, second place from A plays first place from B, first place from C plays second place from D, and we're gonna probably play Brazil or Colombia, is what it's looking like in our knockout.
I don't know, bro. Brazil hasn't looked good. I mean,
Brazil does not look good.
This is Brazil.
Brazil cost me quite a pretty penny putting them in my parlay as the last leg the other day, -750 against freaking Costa Rica. Our freaking B team MLS squad can go out and get a result against Costa Rica. What the heck's Brazil doing?
A bet that I was looking at the other day
was it the Chile, the even one?
No, was Brazil to hold Costa Rica to a clean sheet. And when you have those big teams like that, they already have 80 to 90% of the possession. So Costa Rica's got a tiny window against a fucking amazing team that they're outmatched anyway to get a goal. I mean, that's not a bad bet.
What's crazy is Costa Rica, like they were sitting back and they were parking the bus, but they were also getting forward and taking chances. They weren't just sitting back the whole time. Like
right,
they were trying to go get a winner. That's what's crazy about it is.
They certainly could have. They absolutely could have won that game. What I'm saying is, it's not a bad bet. Just the more I think about it and look at it, when like those big powerhouse teams that are getting 80+% of possession, to hold a clean sheet, because I mean, at one point Costa Rica in the first half had they had 0 shots.
Yeah, it was like you're like it was literally. I think it was over 80%. I think it was like 82 to 18. I think
that's like us on FIFA and still losing.
Oh. Yeah,
bro, that's what made me quit the game. That's literally what made me quit the game. We'd be out there having all the possession, and somehow we losing 2-0. Like, 14 shots on goal.
Yeah,
computer got 2. 2 from 2. I missed that game. I'm not gonna lie. What's up? Y'all still on it?
I'll play a little bit.
Bum?
I don't have it for PlayStation.
Oh, we could get it on the. You could get the FIFA on the CP. CPU.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What? All right. What's your bet that?
Okay. So I thought about this because there's no NBA, there's no NFL. We got MLB kind of, we got a little WNBA. I'm not betting a lot right now, but I would say this, and I was making this argument to K-Dub earlier on the phone about the Nova boys all getting together. Mikal Bridges signing with New York. That core won 2 championships at Villanova. I thought it was 1. Not that 2 makes you like Thanos or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that Brunson won 1 and they all won 1 as freshmen and sophomores, and then again as juniors. Josh Hart was a senior, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or Josh Hart only won 1, I think. Either way, when you have a team, this is like some real coach shit. Bum, maybe you could back me up. When you have a team that's like a core that like love each other, that like play for each other, that really be balling. Like, you don't have to have a superstar, but they do have one. You know what I'm saying? Like Brunson is a superstar, really, in my opinion. And I think so. With all that said, I think you can see where I'm going. I would throw a futures bet on the Knicks winning the championship, or if you wanted to start with just the conference. But I would throw a futures bet on the Knicks winning the championship. I like that.
What you know what those odds are right now?
I don't. I did not look, and I was thinking maybe like honestly before we even came on, I wasn't even going to make a bet.
It's got to be at least plus 5,000.
I was like, I'm not going to make a bet, but
maybe like 1,500, maybe not that 5,000. It's a little high, but it's got to be in the thousands.
I'm sure it's. And you know what? If we wait a little bit, I was going to say if we wait a little bit, Daddy will look.
Oh, I'm looking right there.
Oh, where are we at, boys? Where are we at? There we are. Okay. Yeah, so I'm a guy that's about I played sports. Y'all know when you got a squad that like be out there, we're out there having fun. Like there's no one in the team right now searching for money. Obviously now. Ain't nobody searching for money. Everybody's got it, I think. They just made a trade to get somebody who could be a piece, to take him for. Yes, I would put that bet down, and I can't even do a basketball bet right now on my shit.
Yeah, it's got to be like a Caesar sportbook, like an actual official sportbook.
Like an actual, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, no, that's what I bet on. Hey, that's what I bet on. So that's mine. Bum, what about you?
My bet that I was just gonna parlay the USA getting the win.
Okay.
With I got parlay that with Spain getting the win, and then we're gonna go ahead and say that France is gonna come out on top over Belgium. Belgium would not look good. That's I think that one's minus like 150 or something. The other two are minus like 300-400. So there's some heavy favorites, but you parlay that with the minus 100, you get some plus money there.
Yep.
With that little
I was just about to say, get that. All right, so those games are Saturday. Go ahead, James.
Just to interrupt real quick, New York Knicks to win the championship next year plus 750.
Okay, that's it. 750. That's a lot lower than I thought it'd be.
That is a lot. That is actually a lot lower. I wonder if that changed.
Yeah, I wonder if it changed after the
since the trade. That would be interesting to know. You could go look at that at like one of the apps. They have like Outlier or something like that, I think.
You know what? While I just said it, a bet on a team that just made it to the conference finals, just to throw something at it, plus 5,000 on the Indiana Pacers might not be terrible.
Damn, 5,000.
Last year, I was telling myself I forgot to put the bet down, but I said the Pacers.
Yeah.
And I think it was the Timberwolves. I wanted to take their wins total because they're both like 45 or something. Now the Pacers are going to be good. They got a young.
Hey, let me.
Last season, like, damn, I really fucked up not putting that bet in.
Yeah.
Let me just say before we go, Bum is the king. What? Tell me, Bronny just went.
No, Venezuela just.
Oh, I was like, damn, Bronny just went.
Oh,
Bum
no,
is the
king. Mexico almost had one. Shit.
Bum is the king parlay, the king of parlays. This man will sniff out a parlay, and he'll send it to us. It'll be like MLB, NBA, hockey, all mixed together. All of them have hit but one. Like, update, boys. I'm like, bro,
where am I in where is this chat group?
Bro, it's a Cowboys chat group that we named Dim Boys.
I love the Cowboys. Are you serious?
That we named Dim Boys. It started out. We will add you. We could add you though if you're talking about getting in there.
I was doing something on tennis where fucking the two dudes got hurt. Or that chick got hurt. What can't remember her name was? Razarenka or whatever. She got hurt.
Bum found. Okay, we're just extending this a little bit long. Bum found a little niche in the tennis betting when it comes to the tournament style play.
Probably like 4 or 5 heavy favorites. Put a lot of money on it.
Oh, I used to do that. I used to do that in college football before they outlawed it. Oh, back when we were in college, I had graduated. I was still living in the Ville.
We were in college.
Yeah, I had graduated, but that I would the book that I was going through would offer like in week 1, Bama money line minus 10,000, Florida, LSU, Ohio State, and I just
parlay like 8 of them.
I do the top 18 against Bowling Green and Nobodyville, fucking University, and I put $1,000 on it to win $350. So I get $350. The next week, $1,350, and I do maybe a little bit less, and then a little bit less.
Awesome.
And I would just roll it over.
I was scared to bet back.
And then that upset hits you get so fucking pissed. Like, God damn it!
Yeah.
That happened to me that day. Fucking Brazil minus 750 favorite, and fucking can't get a goal against shitty ass Costa Rica.
That's crazy.
Trash.
Well, I guess that's a good place to end it, boys.
I'm trying to see
the Nova. Okay, so to recap, the Nova boys end up together. Celtics win the championship. Overall season, playoffs, finals, disappointment. Michael shit went down this week. Copas is going down. Euros. That's it. I love y'all. I miss y'all. But come back for the next one. We're going to be going live a lot more. I'm going to try to be going live on TikTok too, I think. What's up? What's up, James?
You want to learn about fantasy?
Yes.
You got you coming up.
I'm so glad you brought that up. If y'all want to learn about fantasy, we got you coming up. We're going to be doing a fantasy podcast series, breaking down a little bit of fantasy and then also going over the positional reviews for this year, as well as doing a couple mock drafts, going over team position reviews, bro. That to me is the best time of football, bro. When we out there gearing up for the shit.
Yeah, before the season starts and your team lets you down. We'll get you ready.
Hey, when everybody has a shot, when your team has a shot. I fucking can't wait. Seriously, we're going to hit it hard. Got a whole bunch of content prepared and ready to go. Let's fucking go.
Yes, sir.
I love y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye, bro.